I am back with another video, and today's video is actually going to be a personal sized ring bound planner flip through, and I got this from Kmart today and it was only $10, which is such a bargain. And this is from the Desert Springs collection. Now I don't know how well this is going to show on like my camera, but it is kind of like this beigey sort of peach color. It's not really beige, it's not really peach, it's kind of like an in-between. It kind of looks like a blush pink or something on camera, but it's really not. It's like a deserty sort of color. And this one, unlike the last one I did, has an elastic closure instead of a snap closure. I honestly do prefer a snap closure, but they tend to stick to this sort of closure for whatever reason. I guess it's probably cheaper. But I do like the fact though that it is a thicker elastic instead of the thin stuff that they used to use, and it's also not metallic, which I hated the metallic one because that was the worst. But this is like a brownie sort of color. But it looks quite nice. Like, you know, there's nothing I can really complain about with this particular planner. Now, if you are Australian, sorry, I do apologize for anyone who is overseas. This is an Australian store. And if you go to get one of these planners, do look through them all because they're not always the best quality. I mean, you're only paying $10 for them, so there will be little things about them that you do have to look out for. One thing I did notice though on mine, but I didn't notice it until I got home and I should have looked harder, was it's probably hard to tell, but right here there's tiny little cut in the faux leather. So there's that issue there, but otherwise it's okay. You will have to go through a few of them because they often get damaged when they're being like customers rifle through them and then that sort of thing. So you will have to look through a few and to also check the rings because the rings aren't always the best quality. But for a $10 planner, it's actually really good. So this is what the inside looks like. This one does have these types of pockets where it's got like the slit, like where it's been sliced open. I'll be honest with you, I don't really care for that type of pocket because I feel like these are easy to like damage because of the way they've cut it. I would have much preferred like stitched pockets, but it is what it is. It's fine. It does have like the little see-through pocket here, so you can put stuff in there if you want to, and then like your little secretarial pocket like so. It does have a grey inner color versus the outside, so I think that's actually a really nice contrasting color with like the two. So like this deserty sort of color, and then like this, the grey is quite nice. It does have gold hardware. Oh, sorry about that. It does have gold hardware, like I'm pretty sure all of them do, but you know, that's pretty common. Now the one thing I will say is like this, and I mentioned this just before, is you do have to check the rings. So this one here is not too bad. It's mostly okay. There's the odd one or two that have little gaps in the rings there, so you can see, well, it's probably hard to tell, but you can see there's like little gaps in the rings. Some of them are actually really bad, so you will have to check a few before you get one that's not. But this one was the best one that I could find, and I don't mind that there's a tiny little bit of a gap because, I mean, let's be realistic here. You're not paying $50+ for this planner. This one has quite a simple setup like the previous one. They did not go all out with like designs or anything like that. It is very simple. So you do have like your dashboard. It says "See the Good," and it is a cardboard, like a glossy cardboard. It does come with a paper clip, so this is like one of those little geotag paper clips. You also get a pocket, which is just cardstock again, and this is just plain, like it's blue. It's really pretty color, and it does match well with the collection, but it's just a blue there's no detail or anything like that. So you could decorate that if you want to. It also comes with 3 sheets of stickers. I actually quite like getting these stickers as well. So you do have a bunch of little words here. So you've got like engagement, wedding, baby shower, New Year's, Halloween, Christmas, holidays, New Year's anniversary. You've got some blank ones, birthday, Easter, celebrations, party, movies, and drinks. Then you've got these ones here, which are just like a bunch of quotes. And then you have more of like these ones. So you've got like remember, exercise, priorities, to do, important, travel, address, planning, breakfast, dinner, lunch, brunch, that sort of thing. And I have to say, I like the color choices. So you've got like this kind of, like, I don't know what you call this color. It's not like a mauve exactly. I don't know. It's nice anyway. And then you've got this really pretty blue, like a light blue. And then you have like the dark blue, which I quite like. And then like the darker color there. Onto the first tab. Your tabs are all plain. There is no detail whatsoever on the front. It's just plain solid color. And not all of them are named. And they have an odd setup. So the first tab is planning, which is fine. And then it comes with your insert. So it does not come with a monthly inserts. They used to, but they do not anymore. These ones here are undated. So this is what they look like. So you can start this off at any time of the year. They are a very thin paper. So this will bleed with most pens. So you'll just have to be careful of that. But to be honest with you though, it's not that bad. Like you can use these and still get a really functional planner. The next tab says week to view, which personally I find this weird. I would have put these inserts in week to view, but I don't know. The next one is your to do, like in the week to view page, they've got like your week, your to do tab, like sheets. So you've got like a bunch of those. Then your next tab is just blank. It's like this pretty blue, like navy color, and it is just blank lined paper. So filler paper, you've got this pretty blush pink with more filler paper, this kind of burgundy color with more filler paper, this pretty light blue, more filler paper, and then like this kind of terracotta color, I guess you could call it, and then more filler paper. And then you get to the sticky notes. So they do come with 3 sticky notes. These are literally just plain colored sticky notes. They've got like this sort of pale terracotta color, a pale blue, and then a pale sort of blush pink. These ones don't have any patterns on them. Normally they do, but these ones don't. And then it does come with this notepad in the back, which is actually quite generously, like the amount you get is quite generous. And it does have kind of like this little pattern going around the border that is cohesive to this planner, which I quite like. And then you do have a pen loop here. It is not elastic, so it is only, let's see here, yeah, that fits pretty fine. I think you could probably fit a bigger pen in there, but like that's fine to be able to put that pen in there. So that's what the back looks like, the back part of it looks like, and then just like your normal back part there. So that's kind of everything in this planner. Now this is actually an absolutely gorgeous color. I think this would be perfect for an autumn, like autumn time, because of the color choices, and we are currently in autumn here in Australia, so you know it makes sense. And I do solely stick by this statement, and I make this every time I buy one of these planners, that I do think for the $10 that you're paying for this planner, you are actually getting quite a lot in here, because you're getting this really pretty planner with a bunch of like inserts. Well, granted, most of the inserts are filler pages. Get creative. Like you can make some really creative like inserts with what you got here. You can use stickers, washi tape, stamps, do whatever you want really, to personalize it to how you like it. I have quite a lot. One day I will do a collection video on all of my planners that I have, because I do have a lot. I'll also link all of the previous Kmart flip throughs in the description box down below, because there's something like 5 or 6 of them. I could be exaggerating there. There is a lot though. But I do, again, recommend this planner if you're in Australia and you're just starting out, or maybe, you know, maybe your daughter or son might be starting out. These color choices obviously are more like, it's a personal choice, but I think that they're perfect for that. School planner, that would be a really nice school planner, because you're only spending $10 on this. So I do think this is a really good planner for the price that you're paying. And if you're not really sure if you're into that style of planner, but you want to give it a try, you're only wasting $10. And to me, it's not a waste, because I always find uses for these things. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!